Are you moving to the city of Chicago or looking for a new neighborhood? Well, Edgewater Glen is a fabulous location. Did you know that you can find a property for $300,000 right here in the heart of that neighborhood? Welcome to 1447 West Rosemont Avenue, unit number 1. This is an exquisite property located right on a tree-lined street, located 1 block south of historic Devon Street, where you have grocery stores and shopping and restaurants and theater, as well as being 1 block east of Ashland Avenue, and then also being just a couple blocks from Broadway, where Whole Foods is and all the shopping and vintage retailers, and then being super close to the Red Line stations there, still being walking distance to the Andersonville historic neighborhood. This neighborhood has so much to offer. 1447 West Rosemont is a classic half-courtyard building with an intimate 6-unit building and lives kind of like a single-family home, doused in the arts and crafts style that Chicago is really well known for, especially in our bungalows. That is conveyed in a really amazing condo right here on Rosemont. I welcome you into taking a tour with us through this property. Can't wait to show it to you. Hey guys, welcome to 1447 West Rosemont, unit number 1. This is like one of the most exquisite homes, condos that I have had the privilege of selling. Honestly, back when my client bought this, we literally walked in and just fell in love with all the craftsmanship that this house has to offer. If you are a vintage lover who loves intimate details, this is going to be the perfect house for you. Walking into the dining room, you're flooded with natural sunlight with these 3 amazing windows that look over the courtyard and has so much green space. Honestly, we're shooting right now in the heart of February, which it's beautiful with all the snow, but in the summer when all these trees are blooming and it's so green outside, you are going to be mesmerized. One of the things that I love about this beautiful dining room is just the amount of space. To get a 6-person table where you can intimately invite all of your friends over for the perfect dining party, or maybe you do a game night on one of the nights. It's perfect for entertaining with easy flow from the kitchen all the way through the dining room and the living space. Some of my favorite features in this dining space is the lighting. Now updated with modern mid-century Art Deco kind of style chandeliers, as well as teardrop sconces. I think it actually just stands out amongst the rest. The other thing that we really appreciate is the true craftsmanship of this arts and crafts building. Now you're going to find this with the baseboards, which are 8 inches with intricate detailing, even just the coffered ceilings that are right up above. All of the trim has been painted white, so it gives that modern aesthetic. And we're going to head into the living room, which will give you an idea of that warm and intimate feeling with all the wood coloring. So let's keep on going in. So coming into the living room, it absolutely showcases the true authentic identity of what an arts and crafts home really is going to be here in the city of Chicago. And it starts on this west side story, which is going to be this beautiful fireplace and mantle built in with the lead-based stained glass windows. Literally the masterpiece of this home, having the original mantles and the original built-ins with the brick just really warms the space. Having everything being modern with all of the trim being painted throughout the house, it sometimes strips away some of the character that people love about the home. But I think having just one statement piece within the house actually really makes this a true masterpiece. One of my favorite things about Chicago is our lean into stained glass windows. To be honest, it's something that you typically don't find in a condo building. You normally are gonna find it on the bungalows on like the west side or on the southwest side in the bungalow belt. But to find it in a condo is a true rarity and honestly is just such a treasure. I hope you really take in that this is such a special house because it really feels like a single family home, even though it's a condo building. Now, being on the north side, you do get a ton of windows as well, on top of the 2 stained glass windows that just flood this house with a lot of natural light. Now, the one thing that I really like about it is just being on Rosemont. Rosemont is a really established street with most of the homes being built in the early 1900s, which have allowed the natural trees to grow extensively. So just in the summer alone, you're going to have just so much green space right outside of your house, which really gives it just such an established feel of the neighborhood. A couple other things that I always like to point out in this living space is literally the fact that you do have overhead lighting, and it's not the ugly little canned lighting that we were so used to from the 90s. It's a modern take on it, but also some of the intricate details that are in this house include a continuation of the 8-inch baseboards, but then also in the living space, you do get amazing crown molding as well, which again just goes back to the craftsmanship of this house, as well as making it feel really homey and also complete. So we're gonna head over into here, where's the second bedroom, which is off of the living space. Our client has used this essentially as an office space, kind of like a den living space. You can use it however you kind of want to. Having a second bedroom, these actually are very generous size rooms. The size of this bed is actually a queen size bed, so you can fit a queen bed in here, and then 2 nightstands. If you wanted to make this an office, this would be an exquisite office, especially if you love looking out over the green space that Rosemont has to offer. All of the doors and even all of the closets are full on wood. And then the other thing that we like is that all of the closet spaces are actually built out with the Alpha system. So you guys, if you watch all my videos, I love the Alpha system. I've put them in my personal properties. Honestly, I think they are the best system for properties because they're fluid and flexible. So you can interchange them, but it just maximizes the amount of closet space that you actually have. And guess what? These are really deep closets as well. So you get an exceptional amount of storage space even within the unit. But my favorite, just the 6-panel doors that are true hardwood throughout the entire house. All right. Let's head on back through. So we entered into the house, and honestly we came in straight through the dining room, but you do actually have a really large walk-in closet for your coat closet. And again, he put in the Alpha system, so it does maximize the amount of storage. If you wanted to do 2 hanging sections, you could, or keep it as the 3 shelves with the hanging, but it is actually pretty deep, especially for Chicago homes. Coming through the property, we actually enter into the second bedroom, which is the larger bedroom, which our client uses as their primary, and honestly the previous owner used it as their primary as well. The reason why is because it's on the east side of the building, you still get natural sunlight, but it is on a little bit of the darker side, which is perfect for sleeping, and honestly, it is a really great size room. This is a queen size bed with 2 nightstands, and he actually has a chair in the corner, so you can actually fit a lot of furniture in here. And then also the continuation of the hardwood doors coming in are absolutely amazing with 2 open doors It's not like the bifolds, it's not anything like that. So it's not cheap. These are really lovely doors that just really give into that arts and crafts. But then also it is kind of like a little mini walk-in closet with the Alpha system that we kind of talked about in the other bedroom, and gives you just so much space. And honestly, our client is so organized, and this is the meticulous care that he literally takes throughout the entire property. I have sold his properties before in the past, and honestly, this gentleman takes the best care of his homes that I have seen out of most of our clients. It's always really fun and really exciting to sell properties where you're like, oh my God, this owner gets it. It's such a beautiful space, but then just the meticulous care that they take with it just sets it apart even more than any other space. And I can't wait to keep showing you this home. So walking into the bathroom, actually a pretty large bathroom if you look at it that way, in that capacity. Some of the original features from the conversion of this building are definitely in here. My favorite thing is having the medicine cabinet built in to the actual bathroom, but you can definitely fit a double vanity in here if you wanted more double sinks. But then also the bathroom is just in really good shape. It may be a little dated, but honestly, some of this stuff is actually coming back. Like, this tile is really exquisite and a lot of people are actually putting them in, but it's in phenomenal shape. And then my favorite thing about a bathroom is when you have a linen closet in it, and there definitely is one right here. Ample amounts of storage. I have never seen somebody so organized. It's unbelievable. Walking into the kitchen, some of my favorite features of this kitchen is just the fact that you have this like little eat-in space. Actually, I have this dining table and these dining chairs in my condo. So it's absolutely amazing from West Elm. Shout out West Elm. It's a perfect little dining nook in this absolutely exquisite kitchen. I love the new chandelier that my client put in. It just makes the space a lot more modern. We actually have all brand new stainless steel appliances that were replaced within the last at least 5 years. And you have a lot of counter space and a lot of cabinet space, which is unbelievable. Lots of prep space. Sink is tucked away in the corner, which is great. But then to also have just a little natural light is always kind of the best. I always find like that feature is sometimes a little hard to find in Chicago because we put them kind of in the back. So it's really kind of nice to keep this. Also, I find in most vintage homes here in Chicago, you have like this galley style kitchen, which doesn't allow you to like have that eaten like kind of area. So off of the kitchen, this is another rare thing that I find doesn't happen frequently in a lot of condos. And when we were looking at this property, when we were purchasing, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, he literally was like, oh my God, this is like amazing. So it gives you extra storage, but essentially what it is, it's a full on utility closet, allows you to have stackable in-unit laundry, but it's a place for you to hide your trash can. If you wanted to build shelves in here, you could definitely maximize the interior storage of the home. Even just putting something on this wall would be like a walk-in pantry, which again, you and I have been on a lot of property tours together over these years. We all know Chicago is not the best at having pantries. So to have this in here is chef's kiss. The last feature of the home that is phenomenal, and this is the winter, so bear with us, you actually do get outdoor space. One of the cool things about Chicago is just having outdoor space. Some of these vintage homes give a lot of like outdoor space. My client normally has a large sectional couch out here. We've done wine nights out here. It is such a really great space to just like kind of chill and you know, enjoy Chicago summer nights. So he put up all the lights, and then also in the summer he does use these, and he puts all these like ferns off of it, and it's green and lush and so cozy and warm back here for those wine nights and entertaining your guests and your friends. Last features of the home that are not showcased in necessarily this video, but we can like really talk about it. Being in Edgewater, Glen, there is not a ton of homes that are going to have central air and gas force heat. So this one does. You have a furnace as well as an air conditioner that is already built into the property. And then also downstairs, you have a large walk-in kind of like closet that is just extra storage for this space specifically. So there's so many great features to this home. Honestly, if you have been with us this entire time, I invite you to come in and take a tour of this house in person. I literally do not think the videos or the photos are going to do it justice. There is something to be said when you walk into a property and everyone says, wow, for being at the price point that this is. This is one of those homes that I know is going to go really fast, but it's a home within the city. I feel like the homeowner who is going to live in it next is going to love it just as much as my client did. Thank you guys so much for taking the opportunity to watch this whole video. To be honest, this home just radiates wow factor, especially for the price point. And so we are so excited to invite you into the home because honestly, I think this is gonna show a lot better in person than it will on the video. There's just something about it that is really difficult to capture, and honestly sometimes it's just the spirit of a house, and this one definitely has it. As always, we want to welcome you into the Chicago lifestyle. Edgewater Glen is the perfect spot on the north end of the city of Chicago. It has access to everything, and I think you're going to love the neighborhood, the property, and just the overall lifestyle that this has to offer. So we invite you in, and as always, we want to help you live your Chicago lifestyle.